Welcome to Meet the Drapers. I'm Tim Draper. This is my father, Bill Draper. My sister, Polly Draper. We are here to create the next generation of startup heroes. Every week, 3 heroes pitch their game-changing ideas to us. We choose one winner to move to the playoffs. 3 heroes of our choice then move to the finals. But here's the big twist. You, the viewers, can invest with us in these companies. The 3 heroes that you fund the most will also move to the finals, where they'll battle it off for $500,000. The power is now in your hands. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to Meet the Drapers. This is episode 4 of season 4. We're excited to have 3 new entrepreneurial heroes for you today. This is going to be awesome. So, with me today, my sister Polly Draper, who is an entrepreneur herself. She's created many movies. She created the Naked Brothers Band for Nickelodeon, Stella's Last Weekend, and she wrote, produced, acted, directed, did it all. And on my other side, we have Bill Draper. My father was a pioneer in venture capital, was the chairman of the U.S. Export-Import Bank, started the first venture fund in India, and now runs DRK, the Draper Richards Kaplan Foundation. So welcome to the Drapers. And we have a guest judge with us, Shalini Govind Pai Draper. Shalini, I didn't warn you, but you get adopted to the family whenever you get on our show. So welcome to the family. We're thrilled to have you. She's the VP and General Manager of TV for Google. Very exciting to have you on the show. And so I thought what we'd start with, tell us a little bit about what the world of media looks like now, how these entrepreneurs should be using the media, what kinds of things should these entrepreneurs be thinking about?
The challenge with media now is it's very disintermediated, which is a good thing. However, like from a planning perspective, you have to consider all those mediums and pull those into your campaign. So there's still live TV, but then there's Google search. So you want to be searched for, and you want people, if they hear your name, they want to be able to search for it and really quickly find articles about you or things about you that are prominent in the press. There's YouTube channels, which is a great way to engage your followers, especially if you want to have long-time relationships. And then Google TV is all about embracing users and customers via apps. So it's kind of a YouTube channel, but it's via an app. So those are all the various mechanisms that people use. And I generally encourage people to use a mix of all of them.
Terrific. Well, good. Well, that's very helpful. I think these entrepreneurs are going to benefit from that. Use all these new vehicles that Google and YouTube and all the social media companies have set up for you to promote your company. So with that, let's bring on the first company. Are you ready to join and interview these entrepreneurs, these heroes that are trying to make great things happen?
More than ready and excited.
Okay, let's bring on the first entrepreneur, but before we do, let's see what's going on behind the scenes.
Yes.
Because of my disability, I was not able to venture out. I always felt helpless. I was not growing as a person. My growth was stagnant. When I started venturing out, I realized I had immense potential, but that can be explored only when you step out.
My Udan brings in freedom, and my Udan brings in dignity.
Okay, let's bring on the next contestant.
The team has always believed in us. They've always believed in what we're doing. The family is proud of us that we are on the show. And if we really make it, they will be extra proud of us.
Well done. Well done. Well done.
We will be really delighted if we win Meet the Drapers. It will kind of form the synergies that we both believe in about helping the persons with disabilities.
All right, the winners! All right, let's bring on our first entrepreneur. It's My Udon. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Meet the Drapers. Thanks for joining us. Give us your pitch.
My name is Ravindra Singh. Our company's name is My Udon. We provide special mobility solutions. I am a person with disability myself. I face several challenges day in, day out. We decided to create a change, and that's how My Udon was created.
The problem is more than what we can imagine. The biggest challenge that we are facing today is mobility. About 170 million people in India face the problem of mobility. The public transport is just not supportive. Assisted mobility is non-existent, and accessibility information is just not there. My Udon wants to change all that. We are an assistive technology company that will provide assistance, accessibility, and mobility.
Through our assistive technology, we provide accessible information. For example, if a person with limited mobility wants to travel to a certain location, before reaching that destination, he can see how accessible that place is. Whether there are grab bars, whether it's a wheelchair friendly, along with the images, so he can take an informed decision about their travel. Our on-demand assistant service is just like an Uber. Now get the helper assistant on the go.
The market is very big and there is place for many players. It is $1.2 billion annually. My Udon is the only organization that creates a mobility ecosystem. Our marketing strategies will focus on direct-to-customer channels.
It's my passion. It's our passion to create a mobility ecosystem for persons with disabilities and elderly. It's My Udon's firm commitment to bring back their dignity and independence.
Okay, great. So are you saying that there are plenty of these mobility vehicles around and you're just creating an Uber on top of that and getting those mobility vehicles to the disabled? I mean, I think I'd pay a subscription in addition to paying for the individual rides. Why not ask for both?
So actually the problem is threefold. Now, when a person wants to go out, one is he needs assistance. We will provide assistance. Two, he will need a transport. Yes, we become just like Uber and we sit on top of those transporters. And three is they also need information on the location that they're traveling to. So we solve all these three problems through our app.
Are there enough of these vehicles around that will take these people around? There are two sides to this marketplace.
So it's like a pure listing model. So all the transport services providers will be listed under My Udon, and we will provide them services just like the third-party services that Uber provides.
How do the two of you operate? What do you both do?
I am the CEO, I am the founder of the organization, and Anil is the co-founder of the organization, and I take care of the technology and the go-to-market strategy.
And I look at the operations part of it and the strategizing. So I let Ravindra Singh be the CEO because he understands the pain points and he would be a better judge to run this organization, and I will support him in his endeavor.
How many people in the organization?
Currently, we have 5 people, including the founder and the co-founder. We've got a couple of advisors and we've got an engineer who works on our products. All the rest of the services is the third-party service that we take services from other people.
What services do you take from other people? It's just the driving?
There are wheelchair taxi providers in India. We would be taking the orders and passing it on to them. Assistance that other companies provide. We again are a marketplace which give them business and touch the consumers to this merchants. So for these two services, we have our app which brings in the buyers and the sellers.
Apps are notoriously hard. Like I work on Android and I know how hard it is for an app to get any traction. So I'm curious how you're going to actually make sure that people know where your app is and how they're going to download it. Like, are you going to form partnerships there with elderly communities? What's the plan?
we are using effective digital marketing today to reach out to our consumers. We are also getting in touch with all the communities that are there and trying to get a database so we can reach them directly to WhatsApp or to SMS.
What is the security model? Like if I'm disabled or if I have my parents going on this, I want to be assured that it's not some random person picking them up, but it's a trusted source that I can trust.
The uniqueness of our offering is that all the helper assistant that we have on our platform, they are trained and experienced. They have a minimum experience of 2 years working in a hospital. We have a rigorous training of 15 days. Once the certification is done, then they come on board. Then we have a reverse OTP mechanism wherein like customer needs to enter the OTP to verify whether the person that is coming is the same person that has been allocated to him.
Have you two run a business before?
So I come from a startup background, and when Ravi told me that he is going to do something which will impact the society, I said my third startup is going to impact the society, and that's why I've joined him.
I have a 10 years of experience running my own digital marketing organization, and the concept of My Udan came into the existence with my own pain points. Like I am the customer, I need to provide some kind of resources for my community.
Where did you get the name?
So My Udan, like I mentioned, like it's all about freedom. It's all about independence. Like I'm not dependent on anyone.
Freedom, great, I like it.
I do too. And this is a company that is primarily for India, right? It doesn't branch out right now.
Yes.
Well, thank you, you two. You're heroes, bringing this capability to all those people who are immobile today. So thank you so much, and thanks for joining us on Meet the Drapers.
Sure. Thank you for having us on the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Good job. So, what did everybody think about My Udan? Shalini, what did you think?
I thought it was a brilliant idea. I mean, I have grown up in India and my parents live there. They don't have the well-established network like in the US. So there's definitely a strong customer need. And they did answer, the one concern I would have was on security, and they answered some of it. It wasn't very clear how they would actually follow through on it. But the fact that both of the founders are this is the second time round of doing a company, makes me think that they probably have some experience that'll help them scale.
Polly, what did you think?
I was actually trying to understand the logistics of it, because strangers coming into their homes to take them places or to give them a wheelchair. But I loved his passion and I loved his story because he himself had this issue, and it was an emotional issue for him, and it sounded like they had a lot of experience in India with this kind of thing.
Dad, what did you think?
If it's India only that their market will be, it's fine. I think if they try to go outside of India, which, by the way, India is a huge market, and so I don't think this is a negative, but if they try to go worldwide, I think they're going to fall. Certainly, one has had the experience and the need for this, so he is going to be passionate. I'm for it. I would be willing to invest.
The market size is a little smaller than what I like to look at, but it's very specific. And he's going after a market that's two-sided. He's got to get the people who are invalid, and he's got to get the people who are willing to be their nurses or whatever to take them around. It's a complex marketplace to get going. I think it's time for thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs all around. Okay, we got 2 up, and Shahani and I are both sideways. So let's bring on our next hero, our next entrepreneur. But before we do, let's see what's going on behind the scenes.
The idea around Sunscoop was really inspired by my own health issues, and it's been really hard for me to find products that first and foremost taste really good, have a clean label, and make my body feel good. And I was really struggling to find an ice cream. I love ice cream. Who doesn't love ice cream? I really had this light bulb moment that I wanted to create something that didn't exist, that was delicious, free of allergens, had the cleanest label on the market. The reaction to Sunscoop since launching in 2017 has blown my mind. I mean, people have come to me and said, I haven't eaten ice cream in over 5 years since I've tried Sunscoop, and it's just magical. This is really the future of ice cream, and so it's a great opportunity to join us. We're really exploding right now. Winning the show would just be a great opportunity for more exposure, to connect with more consumers, to share the product with more people. It's just a really exciting opportunity to fund the growth that Sunscoop's happening right now.
All right, our next entrepreneurs are ready to give us their pitch. So I'm very interested in Sunscoop because I'm looking at some Sunscoop right here. And I'm being very patient, waiting to take my bite. Give us your pitch.
Hi everyone, I'm Carly. I'm the founder and CEO of Sunscoop. We make the most delicious plant-based ice cream from organic coconut cream and superfood ingredients. We're essentially the new generation of ice cream. We're creating a new category. The idea was really inspired by my own health issues with food. I've been allergic to gluten, dairy, soy, nuts, refined sugar my entire life. And I've really struggled to find products, especially in ice cream, that taste great, have a clean label, are allergen friendly, and don't leave me sort of with that post-dessert hangover. I was able to raise about $125,000 from angel investors in New York to prove out my concept. I launched into Smorgasburg, which is one of the largest food markets in the country. We were doing about $10,000 a weekend, and the reaction just blew my mind. I mean, people couldn't believe how delicious it was. They really couldn't believe that it was dairy-free. What really sets us apart, we don't just make your average chocolate, strawberry, vanilla. We take functional ingredients, blend them into our coconut cream, and the result is a creamy texture that leaves you feeling energized. The ice cream market is an $18 billion marketplace alone. What we found was that 40% of people don't eat plant-based ice cream because of taste. And that is the issue that we're solving, is we're proving that plant-based ice cream can taste better and make you feel great. And where we're at today is we're in over 400 stores across the country, including Whole Foods. We sell nationwide online. And we also are building just an incredible plant-based wellness brand around ice cream, and everybody loves ice cream.
Well, you hit the right family. We've been ice cream eaters for years and years and years. In fact, we have a great video of our sister and our father here having an ice cream eating contest to see who could eat the
Really?
most ice cream. And I'm a big ice cream eater. And look, the first thing I did was I looked at the ingredients on the side and I went, oh wow, they're all healthy ingredients. They're really good ingredients. And so I'm thinking this isn't gonna taste very good. Are you ready? Here we go.
I'm ready. Which one are you tasting?
Oh my God, this is fantastic. Oh, it's different. Oh, it's got a very different aftertaste. Oh, wow. This is fun. You're gonna see, I'm gonna be very slim after this because this is gonna be my dessert. Do you have this in any local stores?
Yeah, so right now we're selling nationwide online. We're in Whole Foods and specialty retailers across the Northeast, the Mid-Atlantic, and Southern California. And then hopefully in 2022, we'll go global.
So this is sort of a mint chip tasting ice cream.
Yeah.
So it must be this one.
So that's our moringa mint chip.
Moringa
That's our
mint
most
chip.
popular
So
flavor.
try another one.
Yep.
Try another one.
Try
Okay,
the
I
dark
will.
cacao with reishi.
Which one? Dark cocoa and reishi? Okay. Oh my God. This is, I am so sorry the rest of you don't get to taste this. This is so good. This ice cream is so good. Wow. What are your margins?
So right now we have a 45% margin and we sell at a $9.99 price point. However, we are preparing to be at a $7.99 price point by Q1 next year.
So this is only $9.99. I'd pay a premium for this.
I really want this to be accessible to everyone and not just in the niche specialty store. So getting the price point down is a big achievement for us right now.
So how much does it cost you to make these things?
It costs us about $2.17 per pint.
Oh, that's fantastic. And how much of your business is retail and how much is online?
20% of our business is direct to consumer right now. So it's great. It's a great offering. You know, we can get it across the country, but the core of our business is CPG.
And Whole Foods is a good partner. They've been very good to people. I don't think you should call it ice cream. You said we're going to create a whole new category. Make it a new category. Why not?
That's a really good point, and we're sort of still playing around with that. But what we found that sort of resonates the most with consumers is calling it plant-based ice cream.
People like hearing cream because it feels creamy instead of milky.
And we talk a lot about our coconut cream. Our coconut cream is delicious.
You know, there are lots of I'm a big ice cream shopper, and there's so many different types of ice creams in our Safeway aisle. So I'm curious, how would you consider setting yourself apart? And is that part of what you're looking to do with your funding?
You know, everybody loves ice cream and they want to feel good after eating it. So they're really drawn to our unique flavor profiles, our beautiful packaging and colors, and the fact that we're allergen friendly. Really, we're using our functionality to set us apart from all the other brands on the market.
Ben & Jerry's had sort of a story. Is there some way to create a story where people get attached to your brand?
I am the consumer. You know, I'm the consumer every single day, and allergens are a huge issue in this country. You know, I've been able to connect with consumers all over the world and from a personal place.
Very exciting, and I really like the ice cream, and I like that the ingredients
Thank you.
are basically good for me.
Keep the name Sunscoop.
Cool.
It's very good.
It's like an iconic name, and we're going to be the leading plant-based ice cream out there. So
thank you so much for coming and meeting the
Thank
Drapers. Great to have you on the show. This was delicious.
awesome. Thank you so much, guys.
All right, what did everybody think of our Sunscoop ice cream? Sorry you didn't get to eat it.
Yeah. We're all jealous. That's one thing we for sure think.
Dad, you're going to have to do a taste test here. Polly was making that point.
Our dad is an ice cream expert and has been for his entire life. He would be the test. If that were on his table and he liked it, oh my God.
I love ice cream as well. And just your expression, Tim, as you were eating it, just made me want to eat it too. And so I'm going to be ordering it right away. And if it's really that good, and as she describes, it's allergen-free, sugar-free, plant-based, just amazing stuff, very sustainable for our planet as well. I would definitely look to see how we can help her grow and scale.
I look at the ingredients in everything I eat. And when I looked at the ingredients here, I was thinking, oh, it's going to be that, icy, it's going to taste like sherbet with coconut in it or whatever. It's not. It's really good. And so I recommend everybody order some of this stuff. It is really good. Does anybody have any other thoughts on this? I'm sorry, I'm the only one who, well, I'm not really sorry.
No, other than I'm going out to Whole Foods right after this and buying some.
I'm not really sorry. I'm kind of gloating that I was able to eat this and you guys weren't. You could be here. You could be here. You could be scooping this ice cream if it weren't for COVID.
One more thing to blame COVID for.
I'm going to dip my thumb in here. Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs all around. Straight thumbs up for me. Okay, we got 4 thumbs up. I think we got some ice cream lovers. Let's move from Sunscoop on to the next entrepreneur. But before we do, let's see what's going on behind the scenes.
We're a father-daughter team that is on a mission to help families protect and pass on their digital assets and essentially just be prepared at the end of the day. We completely got caught off guard when we lost my grandfather, and we really don't want that to happen to anyone else.
Something were to happen to me, my family, Purva or my wife, they wouldn't have an idea on where to go look. It is all about protecting your family, protecting your assets, and passing them on in a safe and secure manner.
A legacy can mean whatever you want it to be. For me, especially this entire year when you've seen COVID impacting so many communities, I've just been so utterly thankful that we started Clocker at the time that we did, that I've been able to work with him extensively over these past few years and just become so close to my dad and just build something together that is not only built by a family, but we're building something that's for families.
And our vision is to enable you as an individual to offer peace of mind to your family.
If you believe in our cause and you believe that it's important that no family should suffer more than necessary in an emergency, even just $100 goes such a long way for us to be able to support you and your family.
So let's bring on our next entrepreneur, Clocker, Apurva Chintala and Shri Chinrala. Oh, Chintala. Oh, terrific. Father-daughter. Great combination. Okay, so give us your pitch.
Hi everyone, I'm Apurva Chintala. I'm an undergraduate student at the University of Texas at Austin, and I'm also the CEO and co-founder of Clocker Inc.
Hi everyone, this is Shri Chintala, CTO, co-founder of Clocker.
Studies show that each and every one of us, on average, own around 125 online accounts. And these accounts hold a lot of valuable assets, including photos, medical records, accounts like PayPal, airline points, and so much more.
The problem we are solving is that we all need a special power of attorney to pass on our online accounts and digital assets to our family.
To address this, we created a cloud locker, aka Clocker, that eases the process of passing on your digital assets and online accounts to your heirs. We offer many unique features, including helping our customers create a power of attorney for their digital assets and online accounts, a digital time capsule to help pass on their values and legacy, and a password vault to help manage their master passwords and private keys. We are currently the only ones in the market to offer an innovative package of estate planning tools backed by a patent-pending advanced security system.
And our biggest unfair advantage is our security platform. We digitally shred the documents, we encrypt the pieces, and put them across multiple cloud storage locations. Most companies in the market space offer basic security, which is encryption, 256-bit encryption. We offer much beyond, way more beyond that. Our potential is huge. We believe that even at a 10% market adoption, we should be able to hit $2 billion in the ARR.
So our main go-to-market strategy is B2B2C. So we want to partner with estate lawyers, financial planners, senior living, employee benefits companies, and more. We have already established partnerships with a few senior living companies, but we are seeing some tremendous traction and positive response from financial planners. So we are currently onboarding a few wealth management companies. Our vision is to transform this age-old industry through innovation and modernization. Join us in paving the way to providing peace of mind to our families. Help our family, help your family.
Have you two worked together before? And Apurva, are you okay continuing to work with your dad? My son Billy stayed with me for about 4 years, and then he said, "I'm out, Dad. I'm gonna go do my own thing."
This is the first time that me and my dad have worked together on something official like this. And I will be honest, towards the beginning, I was in high school when we started. It was a little difficult. Obviously, my dad has an enormous tech background, and I was, 17 years old. But I will say, as the years gone by, it's been such a blessing to work with my dad, especially because our company is just so family-centric.
And does he have all your passwords?
Not yet, Tim. She hasn't shared that with me yet.
I'd like to hear how you divide up your work.
So my dad has a very big technical background, so he deals with a lot of the development team, actually taking what we talk about in our meetings and putting it actually on a platform. I do a lot of the outreach and things. I've been talking to different investors, a lot of pitch competitions recently. I've been doing a lot of that. The strategy and how we want to, if we want to change a few of our features, and even the pivot that we did earlier this year, that's very much working together because I think we both bring different qualities, as you said, and things to the table.
By the pivot, do you mean coronavirus?
So we pivoted earlier this year. We were originally had a couple of features and we were really focusing on the B2C market. We very quickly realized that it's a very expensive market to educate. And so we pivoted our go-to-market strategy as well to B2B2C. And that's kind of what we've been working on this year.
And your B2B2C strategy, going to businesses to get to the end consumer, are you then going to be white labeling, or are you going to somehow have full connection with that end user customer?
We are open for both. We talked to over 30 plus financial planners in the last few weeks, and everything is open, right? There are independent financial planners who can use our technology right away. And we're also looking at integrating with the existing financial planning tools. So it can be a white label or it can be a co-branding option, and our technology is ready to support that.
Yeah, I'm not so sure I would do that. I'd make sure that you have end user control, that you actually know who every one of your end users is, so that you can then provide them new products as you create them and go direct to them after the financial planners introduced you.
What gave you this idea? A very interesting idea, and I would never have thought of it.
A few years ago, my grandfather passed away. So my dad, being the eldest child, had to go to India and deal with all of the aftermath of that. We very quickly realized that this is a very widespread issue amongst a lot of families. On the day-to-day, my parents, they both own a lot of different things. They're doing a lot of different things with investments or stocks or whatever, but if something were to happen to one of them, I would have no idea what to do, how to access any of that. And so that's really been the driving factor for this. And it's really become a lot more relevant recently. You see with COVID-19 in the news, there's so many stories of grandparents passing away, parents passing away and leaving their children behind, with friends and neighbors just having no idea how to help.
What is the background knowledge that you have that other companies may not, that allows you to do this better than others?
In my life as being a DBA, there were large files. We used to shred them into pieces when we backed them up the database files. And then if there is a recovery, we used to bring them back and stitch it together. So that practice has been there and we have done it for years. And this idea of shredding the documents digitally came along, and then the light bulb goes on saying that, I'm shredding the documents, why am I doing it? Technology allows to do that, and then we kind of harness the idea right there.
How do you make it so that password doesn't get hacked?
We don't store the passwords in the database. We use our technology, and then the password is encrypted and then shredded into multiple pieces. So we always bring the passwords to match it on a real-time basis. Passwords and storing passwords is an add-on feature. They can store in Clocker, or they can use other password managers. We don't compete in that space. We complement what they do.
How much do you charge? And therefore, what is your sales volume today?
As of now, we are looking at a yearly price of $100 as a list price, a 5-year package for $300, and the lifetime package for $600.
How much money have you brought in?
We've been offering it free to a lot of our users this year. So we haven't been asking them to pay because we are focusing on establishing partnerships with other firms and finishing building out our products.
And the 5-year plan, I don't understand what 5 years to before a person dies, or 5 year, and then you say, oh, I lived 5 years longer, so.
It's common in the industry where some people offer yearly subscription versus say 5 years. And if somebody is not interested in paying monthly, I don't want to renew this, I know the value, but I want to pay it one time, which is more works with the financial planners where they are more open to charging one-time fee a lifetime, and then they don't have to worry about $10 a month.
Yeah, you guys might want to really think hard about what your business model ends up being and not get pushed around by your partners.
These incidents of dying and something happening are people don't want to think about it. I would encourage to think about how do you market this?
Yeah, and you are absolutely right. One big thing that we noticed is that a lot of people that have wealth managers, that have financial planners, they're the ones who are thinking about how can I leave my wealth to my family. So they're really the key B2B2C partners for us, because those are the people that are already thinking about this. So Clocker would complement the financial planners and wealth managers really, really well.
Terrific. Great. Thanks for being on our show. Thanks for meeting the Drapers.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time.
So, what did everybody think about Clocker?
I like both of them, and I think it could work.
I really like the father-daughter pair. I was just not that convinced on the business model. I know they talked about the $600 per lifetime. And given the fact that, well, I could do it independently almost for free through LastPass, storing my passwords, through my financial planner to some extent. So it wasn't clear to me how much as a consumer I would be willing to pay for this service. So that was the only question mark that I was left with.
The market they were going after, it was already people that had a lot of that stuff in place, it seemed like. But I'm with Dad, and you, Shalini, that I love the two of them so much, and they're both so smart.
I'm with Shalini on this. I think that the team is missing somebody. He is a technologist, and he's making business decisions. And I don't think he's going to make the best business decisions. This is one where you really have to think hard about how you're going to design your business. And you don't design it based on what the financial analysts tell you to do, or you don't design it. I mean, you hit on it, Polly. Really, it's 5 years. What are we thinking? You're going to price this 5 years out?
I know.
I mean, they're not even thinking. It should be for life, or it should be monthly, just like you do it every month, and you just pay it and you forget about it.
5 years is over. I'm not dead yet. Better do re-up for 5 more.
Better re-up, right? And they're supposed to be reminded to re-up.
Yeah.
How are they going to do that with an email? Yeah, doesn't make sense. Okay, so let's. I think it's time for us to vote on this. So we're looking thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs all around. Where are you ending up? I am in the middle. We're going to talk about which of these three go into our semifinal. Okay, so we've seen three really extraordinary entrepreneurs today. We met with My Udon, the company that's going to allow people throughout India to be more mobile. We saw Sunscoop, that delicious ice cream that none of you got to taste. And we saw Clocker, the system for taking care of and making sure that all of their knowledge and their money is passed along. Shalini, what's your favorite?
My favorite was Sunscoop. Even though I didn't get to try the ice cream, just your expression sold me on it, that it is an ice cream worth eating. And the fact that people love ice cream, who doesn't? And if it's good for you, it's healthy, it's good for the planet, like wow, all ice cream should be made that way.
I like the Sunscoop as well. That was, even though I didn't taste it, when it's ice cream or pretends to be, I think it's great.
He goes all the way. I know. I was pretty much expecting that from you, Dad. I go with the ice cream. I have to go. I can't wait to run out and go buy it. I think it's going to be the thing that is a more sure bet of any of them. I feel a little guilty about it as well.
So it's like ice cream helping people move along. Ice cream helping people move along.
That's the problem. That is what I've been racking my brain. That's what I've been soul searching about.
Ice cream taking care of people.
Exactly. Sad but true.
Let's bring back the heroes, and then I'll consult my crystal ball. So welcome back, entrepreneurs. So know that we're going to choose one of you to go on to the semifinals. And the other two groups are going to have the opportunity to do crowdfunding to go around the judges and go straight to the finale. You'll have a shot to become the winner, and the winner's going to get $500,000 invested into their company. And viewers out there, fund these people. Look at what they're doing for the world. They're making the world better. These are heroes. Go to meetthedrapers.com, help these people achieve their great visions. My udon, the things that we're thinking are very positive are you're going to help people become more mobile. You're going to make many lives much better, much easier to operate, achieve much better lives for some of these people who've been stuck in place. The downside there is the market may be very competitive. It may be difficult to rise above competition if it comes, and the market size may be small. Sunscoop, the ice cream was delicious. I couldn't believe how great the ingredients were for such delicious ice cream. So you have done a great job of creating a product that people are going to want and to keep coming back to. The concerns we have are there are a lot of ice creams on the shelves. If you can create your own category, great. If not, you're just one of all those different ice creams doing whatever it is they do, and they have much bigger marketing budgets. Clocker, we're very excited about what you're doing. You two have just a nice combination and a nice way of working together to come up with this product that everyone's going to need so that they can pass on their money and their memories and their knowledge to the next generation. Our concerns are that the father is a really good programmer but is not a business person as much and needs a business planner, and the daughter is still in college and has a couple of years left. Once she's out, maybe she'll have those business skills that you need badly to make this thing a success. With that, I will contact my crystal ball and I will let you know who moves on to the next level, to the semifinals at Meet the Drapers. Eeny, weeny, chili, weeny, beanie, keeny, deeny, feeny. Sunscoop, you are moving on. And the rest of you guys go out there and do a lot of crowdfunding. Get your company crowdfunded. We're expecting great things from all of you. Thank you all. Thanks for being on the show. We're very excited, and Sunscoop will see you in the semifinals.
You know, someone might have always needed this service, and we are here to help. So I'm sure they also would have wanted to help. The investors would have wanted to help. And if they invest, they are helping a company like ours to help these people that these friends who want to seek mobility assistance and accessibility.
Think about putting a bill for their online accounts until that question is asked. So we hope that this would be a moment where whoever is watching would have a chance to think about what is this problem that they're trying to address, and then that really helps them protecting their family.
We have lived the problem that we are trying to solve. The families watching this have probably lived the problem that we're trying to solve, and that's where you see that passion coming through and that drive to make this a solution, that lived experience, that knowing that we are making things easier for our customers. That is why you should invest in us.
Overall, I'm just really proud and surprised I won, but also not surprised. So yeah, it's just all really exciting, and family's gonna be excited.
Thanks to our contestants and thanks to our judges. Shalini, welcome to the Draper family. We'll see you next time on Meet the Drapers!
Meet the Drapers!
We're funding heroes, future shapers. We're funding heroes on Meet the Drapers. We're funding heroes, move and shake. with our tech. AI, VR, Bitcoin is the best. We'll build and work and grow with you, having fun along the way. We'll change the world for better.